Oh, it says on live. Hey, we're trying to do a SpaceX launch. I got 10 things in my hand at the same time, so I don't know if anybody will show up or not. But we're going to try a live stream here. And as rocket launches go, it's going to get dark here for a minute because I'm going to walk out through my garage and see if anybody comes on. Try to get through the dogs. You like my nice dark view? It'll get lighter here in a minute. I'm going to go outside. Hey, there's Diz. Hi, Diz. There's Larry. Hey, how you guys doing? I don't know if I'll lose connection or not. I'm going out here in the driveway. Yeah, you hear me barking? I'm barking there, Diz. I'm holding my got my iPad on here, and I've got the launch. I don't know if you can see it. Got the launch there. Yeah, bark at me back. There you go, Diz. So, anyways, I don't know if it's going to be too cloudy. There were some clouds that went through, and so I don't know. It usually comes up over the house here, but thought I'd come on here a little bit. It's got, we still got 23 minutes, so we can chat here. For 23 minutes, we can chat. So, I just thought, let's give it a try. Sometimes these are hard to capture. I hooked up my little barking at Bob. There you go. Oh, there's Ted. What's going on, Ted? Hey, Ted, what we're doing, we're out here. We have a SpaceX rocket launch that's supposed to go up here at 9 or 8:45, which it says it's in about 20 minutes here. And thought I'd just come out. What's the mission for launch? I seen it was I think it's an Iranian satellite, a real small satellite that they're going to be putting up. And so I think that's what they're doing. I read that a little bit earlier. Oh, and you know, as these launches goes, you never know. Sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. Sue's always wanting to go down to the Cape and watch it. Yeah, send rat food to in orbit. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send some rat food up in orbit here, and we'll feed the rats in space. You know, that's what we're going. I need one more hand. Like I said, I'm sitting here holding my iPad. Actually, if you can see it, there is the SpaceX live feed. It says they got 21.43 seconds. What's the typical turnaround time these days? Has it been pretty quick? You mean turnaround? Oh, from the time they haven't. This is the first launch they've had this year. So, but they was last year. Gosh, doing a couple, three a month. There was one we did 2 in 1 week. So it's really pretty quick. I don't know what their agenda is, you know, as far as what causes them to do the turnaround or anything. But sometimes it can be pretty fast that they can get them to come around on. So I've never live streamed on this phone before. This is an LG Stylus 4, and I've never tried. I've always used Sue's phone. She has the Galaxy 7, and so it always worked good. So I've never tried this one. From my end, it don't look like it's too bad. I don't know how it looks on you guys' end, but I thought, hey, I'm going to just throw my phone up there and just experiment. See what happens. So we're just going to stand out here in the driveway. You know, it used to be back in the days when the space shuttle went up, everybody would come out to their driveways and they would stand there and wait for the space shuttle to go up. But actually, the space shuttle is pretty awesome. These SpaceX rockets, they're cool, but they're not nothing like what the shuttle was. Shuttle would just, the whole sky would light up. And so we'll see how it goes on it. Louis Hernandez, Fish, how you doing, Louis? How's your goldfish doing? Oh, they're doing great. They got my goldfish and my pacu and my Oscars. And yeah, Des, you're right. Listen to the radio back then on. So, hey, that's cool. The neighbor's light across the street went out, which is a good thing. So I maybe will see more of the rocket launch and not my neighbor's porch light. So I don't know if it's a motion sensor light or what. So if I hold still, maybe it won't come back on again. Oh, now it's smartphones and tablets. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm sitting out here with a tablet in one hand, got my smartphone in the other hand. I've got my Galaxy 300 uh, camera mounted on top of my iPhone, hoping to get some video of this too. I haven't even turned it on. I'll turn this on here, that on here in a minute. Uh, but yeah, I'm doing the whole thing. So I got my hands full. Sue's in there watching Big Bang Theory. So I haven't seen it out here in the driveway. People drive by in cars and they go, I wonder why that guy's just standing out here in the driveway. What's up with him? There he says, newest Galaxy unfolds from a phone into a tablet and has dual screens. I saw that, and the price is $1,900. You gonna go out and get one, Larry? For only $1,900, you can get yourself a fold-out iPhone, or not an iPhone, actually, just a tablet phone on it. So, but yeah, I saw that today. They just came out with that, and hey, we're down to 18 minutes, so we'll see how it goes. Larry says I still have the 5S. Sue's got the 7S. I've got so many old cell phones laying around here. I bought this LG, I had an LG Stylus 3, and it still works, but I had dropped it and broke the screen. I had never broken a screen on a phone yet, and that was the first one. And it says SpaceX launch is coming on, so it's still good. But anyway, it broke that. Oh, he did. He said he sold my 7S and got a S9. So how you like the S9? Is it pretty good? There was a couple cars by. They're going to go, what's this guy here doing standing out in the street? We got some weird neighbors, huh? Oh, somehow I can switch this around. I wonder if I can find some place to lay this tablet. Maybe up here on the windshield wipers. There we go. There we go. I got two hands available. I laid it up there on the windshield wiper of the road Trek. So let's see how I switch this around. Go the other direction. There it is. There. So I laid the camera up onto the windshield wipers of the road Trek. That way I can clear up my hands and just hold the one camera. As you can see, we've got 17 minutes to go yet. So anyways, I'll show you where the rocket will come up if it does. If you see across the street here, this is the neighbor's house. They have looks like a lighthouse. That's what it was supposed to be. It's a front yard there thing that they made a light pole into a lighthouse. And right over top of that house, if they launch it, the rocket will come up. And I've been watching shots out here for 20 years like this, but that's where it'll come up. So this says, okay, well, I'm going back to bed. Oh, come on, Diz, I'm not exciting you enough that you can't stay up and watch the rocket launch. That's all right, Diz. If you're tired, you need to go back to bed. Thought I'd hassle you a little bit, guy. Glad you stopped by. Anyway, so this is a few more minutes. We'll switch it back around to me for a minute. This camera's done. How's this done, Larry? It's looking. What's the picture? It might be a little grainy. Bob and the Blob. There you go. Hey, that reminds me of on Saturday night we don't find nothing to watch anymore, so we watch Spenguli, and Spenguli has the worst old, what do you call those, grade A, grade B movies on. Oh, looks good. Looking great, Larry. I wasn't sure how this phone would live stream or not, But yeah, Spenguli has all these crazy old time movies. Like last week Saturday they had the what do you call it? The guy that's in the water. Can't think of the name of it right now. There goes my memory again. But they have those old movies there, Frankenstein and stuff. Yeah, we got 15 minutes. We had Return of Frankenstein and all those old movies that they had on. So anyway, so we've been watching that because there's nothing on T-minus 15 minutes and counting. Yep, T-minus 15 minutes, so that's not too far away. I think they have a window here, and I don't know if we'll stay out here that long. It goes almost to 9:17, I think, the launch window. It opens up at 8:45 and goes to 9:14. Now, I haven't heard them say nothing on the countdown here, but it's still gone down. They got a little bit of a launch window. Some of them have a real short one on. So hey, it's nice out here. It's probably 73 degrees, 74 degrees. We had a little rain came through. It was pretty nice all day. Yeah, just said, and then the blob goes into space and captured by Bob. There you go. The creature from the Black Lagoon. That's what I was trying to say. That's what they had on last Saturday. Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that was actually filmed, a lot of it right over here on the St. Johns River. And that's kind of interesting. They filmed some of those old movies around Florida, you know. And like some of the old Tarzan movies was up in Deleon Springs. Oh, Larry, 22 degrees outside right now here in Germantown. So man, it's a little chilly up there. So it's nice. It's really pleasant out here tonight. Um, just worried about clouds. I do see some stars in the sky up here, so that's a good sign. That means that the cloud cover maybe has moved away, and we'll be able to see this thing goes up. If it goes up, 13 more minutes, and I've as times got ready to do some of these launches, and I'll say, well, I'm going to video this and that, and you get everything all ready, and you set up your cameras, and then it gets scrubbed and never does go. that's the nature of rocket launches, They're going to supposed to put a man into space this year is what they're talking. Bob the Bob and his two chatters. There you go. This is a big crowd we have going on, but hey, the two most important ones are on here. You guys, because you guys are on here. Well, there's three. I'm on here. Surprised Sue hasn't gotten on. She's in there watching the Big Bang Theory, and they'll rerun that a million times, so I don't worry about missing it. And so she's in there watching that. So it's it says live 11:53. Oh, that's the time it's been live on. Earth to Sue, come in, Sue. Earth to Sue, we're trying to get you in there. I figure usually she turns these on. If I'm out playing around like that, she'll usually turn the chat on and come on and say, at least you had one. I showed up. So, and she's not even supporting me tonight. Well, I can tell her give me the thumbs up, but she won't. She'll give me probably the middle finger. No, I won't say that. This says if I go away, then it'll be Bob talking to Larry texting. That's true. Yes, I need you, Diz. We need you in here. We had one other. He dropped out. I don't know where that. It says we have three on. So I didn't know if anybody would show up. To be honest, I just at the last second told Sue, said I grabbed this. Hey, I'm gonna go live once and just see what happens, see what shows up, and if anything, if it turns out to be a good video, I'll have a record of it. So either way, it's like it's the neighbor's car. I look everything through this camera backwards, and the whole neighborhood looks odd. Well, it says we've got 11 minutes, so we're getting down there, getting a little bit closer on it. Well, this I have a Wi-Fi extender. I put a Wi-Fi extender out here into the garage. I don't know if you can see the. Oh, if Larry you go, I'll be the only one of Bob's blobs. Larry says I'm on now because I don't have a life without Bez out west. I know how that feels. It's like when you're by yourself. It's like you're always looking for something to do and entertain yourself. There's nobody to. You have a thought, and it has nobody to bounce that thought off of. Anyways, I put a Wi-Fi extender. You can see my garage behind my shoulder there. I put a Wi-Fi extender out there. Particularly, I put it for things like this. If I wanted to come out here, and for a while we was having a lot of rocket launches, and I like to live stream them. And so this way, I should have good internet connection if I want to do a live stream out here in the driveway. Plus the road trek here, if ever out here staying around in the road trek, electric goes out or something, I have a good strong signal that you can bring your laptop out here and hang out in the road trek. So, but it seems like it works out pretty good. That's I forget the name of it. T something range extender, and I think I did a product review of it. But anyways, that seems like it works pretty good. Yeah, 4 watching now. We got another one. So we're down to 3. They bouncing in and out. They come on. They go. I wonder what they're doing, just to see. It's like there's some idiot standing out in his driveway talking to people. Now it's down to 3. So that's probably their thought. Look, there's some idiot standing out in his driveway in front of his car, just talking to people. Hey, you know, it's the world of technology is an interesting ghost story time. Let's tell it. You got a good ghost story, Diz? Let's see if I can think of a ghost story. Talk about Cuckoo Chicken. That's a ghost story. he uh, he made his debut on it. Tickle Me Tammy came on and said she watched it 2 or 3 times, the interview with Cuckoo Chicken, and she said she was just busting a gut laughing at it, you know, and it was funny. I'm glad it made her day. So it was kind of funny. I've been playing around with green screen, and I'm trying to do some things playing around with green screen, and I found out that I had this big, uh, usually you think a big sheet with green behind you, and I found out that it doesn't have to be green. It could be blue or what other color. We're talking here now. Let's see if I can get the volume up on this without dropping it. See what they're saying. Well, the volume was up. Oh, then I set it out. I gotta restart it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't getting no sound here. I don't want to power off. No, I got the sound up, so I don't hear nothing. So I don't know what they say. Here's what they're showing on the screen here. It says live. So I'm not sure what they were saying there. Headline just read, SpaceX launch 3 spacecrafts tonight, including Israel Moonlander. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let me turn on this other camera. Excuse me while you look at my face. There we go. That way I can have my other camera going. This was a headline from 2 hours ago. Bob, don't point the camera to the west, okay? All right, I won't. I'm going to point it towards the southeast. Let me see if I can find another SpaceX thing. It says SpaceX 5. Yeah, I only see the one. See if I can read their comments here a minute. They're going by so fast. No, it's still there. It's there on the sitting on the pad. 7 minutes yet. So we're down to 7 minutes. It's hard to hold this thing. See if I can get this big screen again. There we go. Got it back to big screen again. So anyways, it says we're down to 6.74 minutes. So I seen someone came on the screen, but I didn't hear no sound. So I don't know if I have the sound on or off on the thing here. So there you go. Yeah, you see both of them. Keep track of what's going on here. Then I'll switch it the other direction if we decide we're going to go up here. So we got just about 5 minutes. I'm going to go back over here and set this thing back on the windshield wiper. Should have Sue out here holding this stuff for me. See, I see the ladies talking on there, but I don't hear her say nothing. Yeah, it looks like it's still going to go 6 minutes, so we're getting down there. Down there to 6 minutes to go. My camera at the top here shuts off after so many. It has a battery saver thing on it. And if you don't start recording, it'll shut it off. Oh, I have to keep turning it back on. 5 minutes, though. Oh, hopefully the thing does the trick. Right now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me switch it around this way. I don't know if you can see it or not, and let you look at that right now till we get the last of the countdown coming on. Yeah, point the camera west, right. That'll take care of it, Diz. Yeah, I've got this link to another, let me get that back up here. Oh, another browser, okay. Yeah, if you go, there's actually, I think there's 2 SpaceX live feeds that comes on. One of it is right from SpaceX, and this one I have up here looks like they got a commercial on right now. Isn't, but it's still got the countdown clock going. We're down like 4.43, so I was hoping, usually I can hear him talk, and I don't know why I'm not hearing him talk on that. A lot of times I'll set this up with my other camera, use this cell phone to, you know, do the streaming so I know what they're doing, but since I'm live streaming on this phone, I can't switch it back and forth. Something smells good out here. Well, I tell you what, this time of year, you got all these flowers blooming out here, and you get all these beautiful smells. Boy, something that really smells good. A stream was going on how the orange blossoms was smelling so good. So we're down to 3 minutes plus, so we're getting down there. This will either be interesting or the most boring live stream I've done. Sit outside and stare at a iPad. Yeah, it's still sitting there, all steamed up. Looks like it's living. You see all that smoke coming out of it. Looks like it's living. You know, the space shuttle they used to put sound on it, and that thing would chunk, 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 and make all these weird sounds like it was a living machine. That was pretty awesome. I'm not sure how big these rockets that going to carry men to space again going to be compared to the space shuttle. I don't think they'll be as big, but they could be. You know, I haven't seen them or actually seen the size specs on them. But that'll be good. I think that's going to happen yet this year. You know, they're going to put a man in space again from the United States. It's been a while since the shuttle program's been running. Well, we're down to 2.5 minutes. This launch is carrying a lunar lander to the moon. That's cool. Lunar lander to the moon. So there you do have the link up on another one. So if you happen to hear a scrub or a postpone, let me know if I miss it on this one, because I said I ain't getting no sound. 2 minutes and 8 seconds, so we're getting closer. As soon as we get down a little closer, I'll go ahead and turn it around. It takes about 30 seconds. Going in space ball? I don't think so, Diz. You know, it's like, I love to watch them, but I don't think I'd go up. Would you? Would you go up? Would you go up, Larry? You know? Yeah, so Larry is watching on the other link, so. Yeah, 1:40 seconds. So, yeah, once I turn around here, you'll see the house across the street. It takes between 30 and 40 seconds for the rocket to, oh, Larry would do it? Well, that's cool. So, yeah, for Larry to pop up over. I'm going to go ahead and flip this around here from here and go this direction. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Because what happens sometimes is I'm looking at the screen and it says that and it already went up, that there was a delay in the screen, and it's already coming up over the horizon, then you almost miss it. So we're down to 58 seconds, so less than a minute. The link I'm watching says 1.50 to launch. So you're going to save that $3 billion. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Diz, it's like, do you pay Elon Musk? I think he'll have it where you pay him like $3 million, and he'll put you in a space capsule and send you up to wherever. All right, it says 36 seconds. It says they're starting up, so so far looking good. I'm watching the other screen turning around here. 24 seconds. I've seen it go right down to 1 second and get scrubbed, so 15 seconds, so 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, it's lighting up. 1, it's going to go. So it's leaving the pad, so we're going to walk out here, see if we can get it. Let's get this other camera on here. And See if you can see the sky to start lightening up and coming up over there. Looks a little bright over that way. You'll kind of see a little glow in the sky there, and it'll... Their neighbor came outside. Yeah, I see the sky getting brighter and brighter. You can see the little... There it comes. There it is, coming up over top of the neighbor's house. So that's pretty cool. That's about 50 miles away. I better walk out in the road and a car comes, so. Shuttle or rocket going up.
Oh, really?
Right there. He's coming in coming in the clouds. There's one of the SpaceX rockets.
Oh, SpaceX, you mean Elon Musk, dude?
Yeah, one of Musk's rockets.
Wow, that's cool.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
He goes, there must be some clouds because it goes in and out of the clouds.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can see him from a long ways up. So I'm live on YouTube right now. So
oh, really?
Yeah, so we're thought I'd come out here and film it while it was going on. So
Absolutely,
you live down the street?
No, I'm just delivering pizza.
Oh, got good pizza in here? We'll have pizza.
Right, all right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Got any beer with you?
No,
Huh?
no.
No. I think we lost it. I think it, oh, there's it again. There it is again. Sometimes it comes in and out. Okay, good, Diz. I'll see you tonight. Heading to bed. Diz seen his rocket launch and he's leaving us. Yeah, you can see it for quite a while.
Yeah.
We have one guy from Wisconsin on here, one guy from Orlando, so
Okay, that's cool.
it's getting further and further away, so sometimes you can see them go for a long night, but and then sometimes you can see them separate. Now Larry's still watching up in Wisconsin. Said it was 22 degrees up there.
Oh, man.
It was cold. Yeah, you can barely see it. It looks just, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it just looks like a little star in the sky right now. Sometimes when there it is. See the two of them coming off? That's the booster coming down.
True.
And sometimes, you know, they catch when they land on that ship out there in the ocean, and then they recover them. Yeah, I don't know if this camera's picking it up.
All right, brother. Glad you gotta go.
Alrighty.
Nice talking with you, brother.
Good to you. Glad you didn't run me over.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you have a good one. Alright, guys. Neighbor's patio light came on. So, there it is. It made a successful launch. Now the sound comes on here on my my computer, and they're showing it here. They'll probably show the separation in that, and you can see it glowing there on the computer. So that's pretty awesome. All right, I don't know what it looked like on you guys' end, but it was kind of fun coming out here and sharing live rocket launch with you, so it worked out. Hey, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for joining. Thanks Diz. Thanks Larry. Thanks for showing up and enjoying it. And thanks Pizza Man. Even had the Pizza Man join us, so that was kind of fun. So hey, we'll see you guys next time.